Hello everyone, I have this little miniature great blue heron I'm working on, and it's to teach a summer course. And I'm going to show you how to approach the long spike-like specialized feathers that the heron has, and a lot of wading birds on the chest here, and they're also on the back. Okay, sometimes they can blow out with the wind or sit tight against the body. So on my little heron, the miniature, where these long spike-like feathers are sitting tight against the body and they get loose and they curl and curve. And I'm going to show you how to carve one of those right now. On this side it's probably 90% complete, a little more fine-tuning. I'm going to flip over to the other side and just show you how aggressive you need to get. I actually have one of them done right down here where the pencil is. I've carved that one in and it's about 90% complete. But you can see how deep the grooves are beside this area. I'm going to make some grooves up here with a typhoon cut-saw, typhoon bit, and then I'll switch to two different ruby carvers to clean it up, sand it, and fine-tune it. So I'm going to go a little bit quick here. I'm going to keep the dust collector off so the noise won't interfere. And here we go. Let me turn it around this way so I hold it a little bit better. You have to make some pretty significant grooves in there, and most carvers don't go deep enough. To get the fine little feathers, you do have to go quite deep. I'll switch to a ruby carver here. Just run it down the grooves to clean it up, and sand as we go. Now, so I'm defining, there's the one that's done. I'm doing one up here and defining it a little bit more with the ruby carver. I'll switch to a little flame-shaped ruby carver and do the tip of this long spike feather and really define it even better. Carving a lot of wood away outside that little spike feather, and go back and define it some more. Smooth it into the wood, blend it in. With a little hand sanding, you can get it nice and sharp and defined quite well just with that little flame-shaped ruby carver. So I've done the little tip of the spike with the flame-shaped ruby carver. You turn that off, quiet down the noise. Okay, right there. With the long deep grooves, I started out with the typhoon bit to get quite aggressive. Okay, and then I've switched to this pear-shaped ruby carver to get down in the grooves and clean it up and do some micro carving as I go. And once again, you see two of those little spikes that are well on their way to being complete, and the other grooves are in place. Flip it over to the other side, you'll see all this work is done. These long spike feathers that are on the heron and the picture that we see. Hope this helps out, and have fun doing these specialized feathers. Thank you.